Hey YouTube, hey everyone. I want to make a video about how to attack a narcissist. Now, some of you have went through some horrible things, some horrible, terrible things that a narcissist has done to you. They have attacked you. You're tired, you're frustrated, you can't take anymore. They've done horrible things to you. They made you lose things, jeopardize your health, jeopardize your lifestyle, your livelihood. So these people need to be held accountable, and you want revenge. You want revenge. So in this video, I'm going to warn you. I do want you guys to be careful. I really want you to be careful to watch your back, because you're playing with a very evil person. You're playing with a very evil person. Watch your back, watch your front. Go ahead, go to Barnes and Noble somewhere, pick you up some books about war, educate yourself, because this is a battle. It's not a game. This is a battle. It's no game at all. And I know I'm a first-hand survivor that has experience in this. I know what I'm talking about. Get you some protection. Definitely a gun, a sword. You're going to need something, trust me, before you do these tactics that I'm about to describe to you. As far as security, get yourself some cameras and some alarms in your home. This is how serious this is. If you want to do this, you have to understand this is war. I know this person may not seem that, intelligent to do things like this, depending on which level or point you're with them, but it's serious. You have to protect yourself. You have to understand how war works. You have to understand protection gear. You don't just go to war without no bulletproof vest on or something, some type of extra bullets or anything that you need. You have to understand what is really going on. This is seriously a battle. It's no game. Know what you're getting yourself into. And this is what I'm going to tell you. Protect yourself. Get some GPS trackers. You might even need to put one on their car, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be following you, stalking you, and you just need to know all of these things. You're going to have to really understand how to protect yourself. If you don't know anything about protection and security, I suggest you learn. Have people around you. If you can, if you got a big family, have people around you, especially if you live in a household. Make sure somebody's always with you when you go downstairs or go to your car, to the parking lot, or whatever it is you live at. Make sure somebody is always around you. You're going to have to start thinking differently about the way you move. You're going to have to start moving differently in public. You don't really need to be by yourself like that. You're going to have to look behind yourself when you're driving, pay attention to things. You're going to have to really pay attention to the things going on around you at all times. Be on the lookout outside your house. Look out. If you go to the bathroom at night, like many people do, just look outside your window. You're going to have to really pay attention to the things that's going on around you. Your car, pay attention to your car. Your job, when you're leaving work, when you're going into work, look around in the parking lot. Just pay attention, because they are some very sneaky individuals. Narcissists are very, very, very sneaky. So, with all that being said, the first way to get back at them is to cause a narcissistic injury. And you do this mainly by holding them accountable for their actions. They hate being held accountable for their actions. They just like to live life the way they want to live them. They don't want to face consequences for the things that they do. Meaning, if you were abused, like many victims were, I was abused physically, and I held him accountable for his actions through court, through domestic violence court. I didn't know anything about this narcissistic personality disorder at that time. I didn't know anything about it. So I had to learn. And that's why I'm here right now, to help you guys understand. I went through this firsthand. I didn't know anything about this stuff. You hold them accountable. Any criminal charges that can be brought against them for breaking the law, child support, any responsibilities, right there I mean, any lawsuits, whatever you have to do, which laws they broke. You have to figure it out and hold them accountable for it. Start the process. So this is what you need to be looking out for. These are some things. I can't tell you everything because all narcissists are different, but this is what happened to me. This is my story. My car. I came outside one day to go to work and 3 of my tires were flattened. 3 of my tires. I felt so violated, so scared. I didn't, this was after I was physically abused and just got the restraining order against the narcissist and stuff. So I just felt like I just kept on losing. He was everywhere. I couldn't keep, I didn't have any control over my life or the way it was going. It was always circumstances. So these are things that happen when you're at war with people. You take some losses at war. You win some, you lose some battles. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. My tires were flat. My apartment, he almost broke into it. All he had to do was really push the lock, but I guess he was interrupted by somebody, another neighbor or something. But the door was already open. The lock was just jiggling like a loose tooth. It was so wiggly. He almost broke into my apartment. He stalked me. I seen him when I was on my way to work one time. I just seen him walking, near my job. I don't even think he knew that I saw him. I know he didn't know that I saw him. Or maybe he did. Maybe he wanted me to see him. I just felt like he was just everywhere. I didn't like the way I was feeling. I felt like I was scared, But this is what happens when you're at war. This is what happens. I didn't plan this because I didn't know anything about narcissistic personality disorder. But these are the things that happen when you're at war. You better understand what it means to be at war with somebody. You have to learn and educate yourself. And this is what I'm telling you. It's not a game. If you want to attack the narcissist, listen to what I have to say. I've been firsthand attacking them, but I did not know. So these are the things that happened to me. He also ran up on me. He jumped me. He had about 4 females, his mother, his sister, and 2 other women that I'd never seen before. They ran up on me when I came to my apartment one day. I just came back from the grocery store and I just seen them come out of nowhere. My car was still running. They just came out of like nowhere. And when I start seeing them come close to my car, I tried to hit the lock button on my doors to lock all my doors, but I was too late. And his mom opened my driver door while I was sitting there. The car was still running, and she started hitting me, started punching me and hitting me in my face. And these are the things that happen when you're at war with a narcissist. You have to be prepared for anything. He's in the back seat ripping all the groceries out my car, throwing them all on the parking lot. The other women that are circling around my car. I was bullied. I was a mess. It was a mess at that time. I didn't know I was at war, but I definitely was. It's a war. It's a battle. So they can run up on you at any given time. It doesn't matter. And they usually catch you off guard because they always are watching, They are very good at this. But, they're vindictive and they will retaliate against you. So you have to prepare yourself for that. And you or anybody that you love, they don't care. They're taking them down too. As a matter of fact, the way they like to do war, because they're so well at it, they'll take everybody around you down first just to get to you. They'll take your mama out by lying in court against her, trying to get her charged or something. They'll take your spouses out, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. They do not care. They're coming for you. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. They'll get them charged with something or they'll set them up. They might even walk up to hit them or something just to get them locked up if they know they have a clean slate and they're not troublemakers. But they're coming for everybody around you, everyone in your circle. Trust me. But anyway, you can expose them and they will definitely hate that. But you can expose them in court through evidence, videos, pictures, witnesses, if you can find any. But most people don't like to get involved with it. It's very hard to get witnesses against a narcissist. You can find their other lovers. You might have more of a chance to get another lover, somebody they were messing with, because their relationships don't tend to last long and they're always pissing people off. You can contact these lovers through letters, emails, Facebook. It's so many options out here. You can even go viral exposing them. But we have to come to this. I mean, you have to figure out what they're doing that you want to expose everything. If they're cheating in school, contact the school and tell the proper administration what they're doing. They're cheating on exams. If they're selling illegal prescriptions, you know, contact the authorities. If they're abusing animals, if they're a business owner or something, you know, write a poor review somewhere. Write poor reviews. Complain to their employers, their landlords. I mean, whatever you feel like you have to do, anonymous complaints. These are ways to cause narcissistic injury, and they are coming for you. You have to understand how to protect yourself. You have to learn, read books about protection, about security, about enemies. They're coming at you different ways, and it's always so unpredictable. So you have to understand this is war. You're going to win some battles, you're going to lose some. So this brings me to my next point, you guys. Revenge really isn't healthy. If you have to do all this, it's not healthy, you know. And it actually, you'll never win against a narcissist. I mean, because even if the narcissist loses, they still win, you know. It puts you as low as them. It puts you as low as them. You're not that low. You're not. I mean, you can't make them feel what you feel. You cannot make them feel what you feel because they don't empathize. You know, they're animals. They're demons. Aggravating them is all that your accomplishment out of all of this. That's all you're doing, you know. So the best thing to really do is just go no contact. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I don't care if they call you back or whatever the situation. Just leave them alone. Just go no contact. That's the best revenge that you can do, guys. So that's all that I really have to say for this video, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Farewell, my friends.